So, my furry reading companion, Tuxedo, and I have recently been reading this book, The Illustrated Guide to Visible Learning by John Hattie and Douglas Fisher and Nancy Frey and John Elmerode. And as you can see by his response, this book isn't exactly a page turner. You're not going to be reading through this book thinking, like, goodness, I can't wait to see what effect size they tell me about on page 23. However, I would say it's probably the best guide to the visible learning work from Hattie and his collaborations with Fisher and Frey and Almerode. Naturally, it's a repetition of a lot of the things that all four of them have done over the years, which is fine. It's good work. It's best practice. It's pedagogically sound. So you're going to read this if you're like me, having read a lot of the books they've done in the past, and think, like, I've heard you talk about this stuff before, as Tuck stretches over to this weird position he's in here. But that doesn't any less tell you how well it does, and through these illustrations from Taro Hansen at describing their recommendations and how effect sizes work. And as you can see, it goes through and is highly grounded in Hattie's effect sizes and up-to-date numbers, and often goes through and actually describes what those different terms mean, so that we understand when he's talking about these effect sizes exactly what he's talking about. So lots of great recommendations grounded in all of that work, as you can see, describing what each thing actually means. And one of the best things it does here is early on in the book, it gives the best explanation I've seen of where these numbers come from, what a meta-analysis is, what an effect size is, what the different levels of effect sizes are,